everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dawn and this channel is Dawn Does Keto. This channel is all about my accountability and my personal journey on this ketogenic lifestyle.
Our personal journey.
I
think it's time we get up with the times on this. It's our journey, so.
We're right in the middle. Actually, we're not in the middle. We're at the end of
Thank goodness.
Of our BBB&E challenge. It's a mini challenge that we started on November 1st and is running through November 22nd up to Thanksgiving. So this Wednesday we will do our final weigh-in on this video. So stay tuned to the end of the video for those results.
Yeah, I can't.
In the meantime, we have been showing you every single day during this process what we have been eating. So,
and you notice you haven't seen a lot from me the last couple days. I haven't eaten a whole lot the last couple days. Yeah. I decided I'm going on a 4 or 5 day fast. I'm just not going to eat for the night till Wednesday.
You did eat some roast beef last night, but it has been very little that you've been eating the last
since
few days.
Thursday night because I didn't feel well Friday.
Yeah. If you watched our last video, you would have noticed or seen that Mike has not been feeling well. He must have gotten some kind of stomach bug and ended up coming home from work early, and so just not feeling well, so hasn't been eating a lot. Now for breakfast today, I have my usual. I have a fat coffee with butter in it, and I'm going to drink that.
I have my usual nothing with nothing in it.
Mike doesn't drink coffee, but we have to be honest with you, and we are cheating a little bit on BBB&E today.
Oh, that sounds so good. I can't even tell you. It's the only time in my life where cheating sounds wonderful.
Yeah. By the time this video comes out, you guys will already know this, so we're going to go ahead and share it with you. We have Keto Chow. And Keto Chow is releasing a new flavor for Thanksgiving, and they also have Black Friday deals. So we have to do a review of this today because the video drops tomorrow, the 20th. Yeah, so tomorrow's the 20th. So we need to do this review today. And so unfortunately, we are taking a minor detour off of our BBB&E to do this review. But then I think tonight we're going to do steaks. So we'll get right back on track. Mike took those out yesterday and they need to be cooked up. Today is normally we hang out at home on Sundays. It's the one day a week that we don't technically have to go anywhere. So we hang out at home, and so we'll probably just cook those steaks later, and that'll be dinner tonight. So that's it for now, guys. If we have that later, we will show that to you, and we'll see you in the next one. Mike is cooking up the steaks that he took out of the freezer last night, so that is what we are going to have for dinner. He's using Redmond's garlic pepper and a little bit of onion powder. So guys, I just ended up kind of making myself a hodgepodge. Actually, Mike cut my steak up for me because of my arm. I just couldn't do it. I need 2 hands. But I took the leftover steak-'em and eggs. I had a little bit of the roast beef from dinner last night and some bacon, and then my steak. So this is literally a bowl of leftovers with my steak on top. So that's what we're having for dinner tonight. That's what I'm having for dinner tonight. Mike just ate steak. Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. It is Monday, November 20th, so we are on day 20 of our Triple B&E challenge. I've already gone over to Mike's mom and dad's this morning and helped them. Unfortunately, Mike stayed home from work today. He is still struggling with some intestinal issues. He felt pretty good on Saturday, and then yesterday, as the day went on, he started feeling yucky again and just having a sour stomach, feeling lightheaded, dizzy, queasy, and then woke up this morning with just intestinal issues. So he ended up staying home. He's actually asleep on the couch right now. I'm going to go out and start my day soon, but I wanted to eat something, and I still have some leftovers of this hodgepodge of meat and eggs, and that's not something I can really eat while I'm working in the car, and it also needs to be heated up. So after I helped Mike's mom and dad, I came home so that I could eat before I head out to work. I already have my water ready to go. I also have my fat coffee ready to go. So I'm going to eat this and then start my day. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Yes, it is Tuesday, November 21st. And today is actually going to be our last full day of beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. We will weigh in tomorrow morning, and then Mike and I will do a video for you tomorrow, giving you what our final loss was, or whatever it ends up being for the month of November. Again, this was a mini challenge. It was November 1st through November 22nd or 21st. Today is actually technically the last day because we're weighing in tomorrow morning. I did not do a video again last night. I ended up working late. We have a very short week this week because of Thanksgiving, and we have a short week next week because of the wedding. So I'm just trying to work as much as I possibly can during the few days that I can work. Mike stayed home from work yesterday. I think I mentioned that, and ended up not eating anything, so there really was nothing to show. I ate that big bowl of like meat and eggs at lunch, and then that held me. That was like an OMAD 1 meal a day situation because I ended up not needing anything else. It is about 2:30 in the afternoon. I did go help my mother and father-in-law this morning. Then I had a hair appointment at noon. So I just got done with that. So my hair is ready for the wedding. Had to get all those grays colored out of there. I was going to go home and make some eggs and bacon, and then I was going to start working. But to be honest with you guys, I'm just not hungry. I don't know if I'm getting a touch of what Mike had with the whole stomach bug issue, but I had a little bit of intestinal stuff going on this morning, and so nothing really sounds good. So I am going to run home real quick. I'm going to get some water, make sure that I have plenty to drink and that I stay hydrated. But it is yucky outside today, guys. It is 40 degrees. It's raining, and the weather said it feels like 32. So it's cold, wet, rainy. And I just have to tell you guys that this round of BBB&E just has not gone smoothly for any of us like it did the first time. In January when we did it, we felt great. We felt optimal, and we've just had so many issues, not related with our diet this time around, but between me getting sick with like the chest congestion stuff that I had going on, and then hurting my shoulder, and Mike having, his issues with not feeling well. It has just been a very rough go, but we will be sure to update you guys tomorrow with our final weigh-in numbers, and we will see you guys then. If we eat anything tonight, I'll share that with you, but as of right now, nothing sounds good to me. Mike did go back to work today. I'm hoping that he's feeling better, but I just don't know. I just don't know where he's at right now. So we will definitely keep you guys updated, and we will be back with you at least one more time to wrap up this entire vlog and this entire challenge. We'll see you guys soon. Good evening, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
It is actually Thursday, November 23rd.
It is Thanksgiving.
We have done our Thanksgiving. It's over.
Done diddly done.
Done diddly done. We've had our time with our family. It's approximately 8 o'clock at night, and our kids were here. Our grandkids were here. We've had a really busy couple days. I just want to apologize because I planned on getting this video out before Thanksgiving.
Right.
It just didn't happen.
I mean, it is, it's that time of the year that we're getting down to crunch time. 2023 has been huge for us. It's just been super busy.
Yeah.
We're winding down, but I mean, we still have a lot on our plate, and this holiday weekend was no different.
Yeah, just shopping, food prep, everything for today.
Yep.
On top of that, neither one of us have been feeling very good. And yesterday, I actually ended up with a really bad migraine.
Mm-hmm.
We did actually weigh in yesterday morning, which we're going to share that with you. And then we had Chick-fil-A for dinner last night. We went and got salads. So I'll just insert a little picture of my salad. That is actually what we kind of broke our BBB&E challenge with.
Yeah, we kind of transitioned back into, a more traditional keto style.
And man, did that salad taste good.
It was fantastic. That was one of the most tasty salads I think we've ever had.
Yeah, like I said, I was struggling yesterday. I haven't been feeling well. I got sick with a head cold congestion thing back in October, and I've had this lingering cough that just hasn't cleared up. And then yesterday it's raining and it's cold, and I start getting drainage again, and I had a headache to go with it, and just stomach gurgling issues. Mike's been dealing with that.
It sounded like yesterday, it sounded like you and our daughter both were going to get that little bug that I had. Luckily, you guys haven't really gotten it.
I haven't actually physically gotten sick, so that's good. I just have not felt great. But then on top of not feeling good, again, we had, to meal prep all the food for today. So by the time we did that last night, I was done.
Yeah.
Like, well,
we were up till like 1 o'clock last night, this morning. So,
yeah.
It took a while. And, it paid off. We had a great day. Food was good, and it worked out. But it's just been a long 2 days.
Yeah. And as of now, we are less than 10 days away from the wedding. So we're literally going to transition from rushing around trying to get ready for Thanksgiving. We're going to start decorating for Christmas tomorrow, because we always spend usually Thanksgiving weekend decorating for Christmas. But then also we have all the wedding stuff this week coming up. This is going to kind of just be the last video probably for a while, just so you guys know, don't worry about us. We're fine, but we're going into wedding season and Christmas season, so I don't know when another video will
I don't know. I get it. Probably the last video that we do before the wedding. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we sneak one in there just to see how things go, like a quick update on wedding plans. I don't know. But my point is, I wouldn't say between now and Christmas. I'm sure we'll have a day or two that we can do
over
a video.
this next week, there's like stuff every single night.
But this next week, between now and December 3rd,
there are hair appointments, there are nail appointments, there's another final venue like tour walkthrough, there's packing, we have to pick up flowers and pies and a U-Haul.
And we have to work.
And we have to work.
So it's going to be busy.
Before we go ahead and end and give you our final weigh-ins for this mini B&E challenge, I just want to remind everyone very quickly, tomorrow is Black Friday. Go through our link down below, get your Keto Chow order in. They're doing the store credits. They're 10% off store-wide, and they also have the mystery flavor.
Yep, and I highly recommend you get some of the mystery flavor.
Go ahead and do that. I started this challenge at 178.8. Yesterday morning when I weighed in at 174.4. So I lost 4.4, basically 4.5 pounds in 3 weeks, which I'm not super thrilled about. It's a loss, so, that's fine. And we had a lot going on. There was a lot of stress, a lot of lack of sleep. There was me taking medication because I, had issues with my shoulder, which, over-the-counter medication isn't always the best thing.
Right.
I am definitely in the middle of menopause. And I think because of that, I have just really been feeling like my body is just holding on to weight. Like it just doesn't, no matter what I do, it doesn't want to let go. The fact that I had any loss at all is a plus. Sure. Right? Because I've been struggling with this since March is when I started going through the change. So I did have a loss. It wasn't huge, but it was definitely a loss. And as I told you guys in a previous video, I could definitely tell a difference as far as inflammation. I did have, my ring felt looser, different things like that. So it's not always about what the scale says.
We say that all the time. The scale is not the end all be all.
But it is a tool to give us some idea of,
But it's the easiest. It's the easiest unit of measurement that we have to kind of gauge where we're at. So we did this mini challenge because we had really struggled over the summer, and we decided we needed something to kind of get us refocused. I think I mentioned a couple times that this 3-week challenge was harder than the full month of January we did back at the beginning of the year. I think it was for all of us. Because my son said the same thing, his girlfriend said the same thing, you and I both talked about it. For me personally, it was hard. And it's not because I can't do it. I just wasn't there. Like, I just struggled with this. My mind wasn't in the right place. And I had a hard time with this. I fought this whole thing. So like you, we did our first weigh-in. We did our final weigh-in. I started at 164.2. My normal range I like to be in is between 150 and 159, but I prefer to be between 150 and 155. So I'd like to be no more than 155. So being at 164.2 was way out of my range. Like that was extremely high for me. I was feeling it. So this was very necessary. Now, I'm happy to report that when I did my final weigh-in on Wednesday, I was at 154.6. So I lost 9.6 pounds over that time. Now,
guys, every time
this
happens,
there's a couple things here that I think are very important. So first of all, yes, for me, it's just easier. It's always been easier. I'm a guy and I've never had a quote unquote weight issue. It's not difficult for me. But the other issue or the other thing is I was sick the last probably 5 days of this challenge.
Yes, you weren't eating very well.
I had a stomach bug that started on Thursday evening last week. Now, that's a week ago. And I just started eating again like Monday, maybe Tuesday. And then I fasted anyway because I really wasn't hungry on Tuesday. So I don't think I ate at all on Tuesday. You take into account the fact that I had some issues, intestinal, we'll just say that. I probably lost some of the weight right there. I mean, let's just face it, not eating and then having the issues that I had.
But I did more fasting during this one too, just because I didn't have much of an appetite a lot of times and nothing sounded good. And it was just, I
agree.
It was just kind of like, we just won't eat. And we did that quite a bit. Because...
I know, and that's what's crazy about this. I'm going to tell you, I mean, I love steak and I like hamburgers and I like hot dogs and I like the things that we were eating. Just didn't sound good. It really did not sound good. And I think that's what part of the issue was, why I had so much trouble with this. Every time we talk about what to have for dinner, I'm like, I don't want that. I just don't want it. I think you're right. I think we probably did fast more than we ever have.
Yeah, we definitely, when we did this in January, we didn't fast nearly as much as we did this time around.
No, we did our intermittent fasting.
But I said we were struggling with other things too, because I wasn't sleeping good because of my shoulder, and it made me groggy throughout the day, and I just didn't feel... I said this in another video. I just didn't feel optimal. When we did this back in January, I mean, I felt gangbusters. I felt great.
I mean, I struggled. Time. Yeah, we struggled. I did with the whole concept of BB-BNE. But when it was over, man, I felt amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying I don't feel bad now, but I don't feel the same. I think a lot of it is just because of how we felt because of the...
And we are under a lot of stress right now, and I think that's also contributing to...
And that's weird too, because I feel like our stress, I guess because it's a different kind of stress. The wedding's stressful, but it's not stressful for me because...
Yeah, but they all are aware of the fact that we dealt with some family issues also during this whole thing.
Yeah.
There's other stressful things going on in our life. I
right.
mean, and that's always going to be. Unfortunately, throughout this journey, no matter who you are going to have stresses in your life.
Yeah.
So, we have to learn to deal with them. But they do affect you on the scale. They affect you what you want to eat, how you're sleeping. I mean, it affects all of that, So
I just really didn't, I don't want to say I didn't account for it, but I just didn't feel like I was affected by that. But maybe I was, and I just didn't realize it.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't been sleeping great either for quite some time now.
I think I maybe slept 4 hours last night. Max.
Yeah, well, and that's just one night. But yeah, over the course of the last probably 3 or 4 months for me, I mean, I was sleeping like a baby for a long time. And then all of a sudden, it's like I'm waking up 1 or 2 times a night, for whatever the reason. So who knows? But we definitely had some struggles this time around. But at the end of the day, we both were in the positive. You know what I mean? We both had positive results.
And that's why I said, I've been struggling with the scale just in general since the spring. Because like I said, I'm in that life change as a female, and to even have, a 4.5 pound loss, I mean, I'll take it. But it's just like every time we do any kind of weight loss challenge or any kind of challenge, he always drops significantly more weight than I do. It's unbelievable. So we're just all different.
We made up for it today. But anyway, so...
we ate a lot today.
It was Thanksgiving.
Yeah. That's it, guys. I just want to say it is Thanksgiving, and we are so thankful for you guys. We're thankful that you guys have gone on this journey with us over the last 3 weeks. You've been watching our videos. Those who faithfully watch, those who faithfully comment, like our videos. We appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah, I just want to kind of second that notion. So I was thinking about this earlier today. We should be thankful every day, and we're not always, and we're all guilty of that, I think. I don't want to include everyone, but I know for me, I am not grateful and thankful every day like I should be. So we take that into account today. It's Thanksgiving, so we start sitting back, we think about that kind of stuff. But I do want to say, look, we were gangbusters at the beginning of the year. We've kind of tapered off. probably halfway through the summer, we really kind of just like faded a little bit. You guys have stuck around. You reach out to us, you send us emails, and you know, text messages or whatever. However you get in touch with us, you know, you're always constantly checking in on us. So I'm grateful that you're still around, that you guys are still here, that you care about us, that what we're doing. Our keto community has been by our side the whole time. And the great thing about it is when we're busy like we are right now and we're doing other things and we don't have the time to devote to you guys like we want to, you don't judge us for that. You understand.
No,
you get
you're
it.
very supportive. I get messages like, hey, we're here. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
We'll be here when you guys get back. And we're just thankful.
Well, yeah, because I mean, not only are you motivation for us, but I mean, we are trying to be motivators for you. And if we step out of that role...
It's definitely a two-way street. This isn't a one-sided situation.
And when we don't reciprocate that, I feel bad.
Yeah.
You know, because I know you guys, we're just two regular guys, but two regular people.
Regular guys.
We're just two regular people. And we have a responsibility to be there for you as you are there for us. So I want to say I'm thankful for your devotion to us, not just walking away and shutting us out. So I appreciate that very much.
And that's it, guys. That is the end of our Triple B&E challenge.
Let us know how you did if you did this challenge with us too.
Yeah.
I
definitely drop a comment down below. And
right,
let us
because
know.
I'm not sure how many of you were actually doing this, but I'm curious.
And it may not even be like a weight loss thing, you know, just how do you feel. I know that some people have reached out and were struggling and said that, you know, this has been difficult, and some people were weighing themselves along the way, and, you know, someone told me they were down a couple pounds. So we've gotten little updates here and there, but definitely drop a comment down below and let us know how this challenge has gone for you. And I think there's some people who are continuing until Christmas.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
I think there were people who took today off and then they're getting back on and basically going on through Christmas. So good luck, y'all, because we cannot do this long term. It is not for us. We are definitely ketovore. On any given day, there are so many days where we just eat meat. We might just have steaks, but when it's like that's all you can have, all of a sudden it just, your mindset is completely different. We definitely go many, many days without eating any, you know, veggies or anything. We are ketovore probably most of the time because we don't eat a lot of veggies. We don't even buy them most of the time. But for some reason, when you get on this challenge and it's like, this is all you can have, your brain just like kind of like, it automatically wants what you can't have. Yep. So
very, very true.
So happy Thanksgiving again, guys. And we will see you guys in the next one.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.